It's one of the world's most prestigious awards, but the Nobel Peace Prize is also one of the most contentious. The Chinese activist Liu Ziubao is the latest winner. That's infuriated Beijing, and China's not the only critical voice. Venezuelan President Hugo Chavez also entered the debate, expressing solidarity with the Chinese government.
I send from here our greetings and solidarity with the government of the Republic of China and to Comrade Hu Jintao. Long live China.
The Peace Prize was set up with clear goals. The award would be given to those who have done the most for fraternity between nations, the abolition or reduction of standing armies, and the promotion of peace congresses. Critics say not all past winners have met that criteria. In 1973, Henry Kissinger won the award for his work on the Vietnam peace accords. It later emerged that he was responsible for a secret bombing campaign against the North Vietnamese army. In 1994, Yasser Arafat, Shimon Peres and Itzhak Rabin jointly won the award for their efforts to bring peace to the Middle East, a peace that still remains elusive today. And then last year, just 9 months into his presidency, US leader Barack Obama won. Yet, American drone strikes on Pakistani territory have increased under his leadership, and the US still has a military presence in Iraq and is actively engaged in war in Afghanistan. Imran Khan, Al Jazeera.
Well, joining us now live from Oslo is Geir Lundestad. He's the director of the Norwegian Nobel Institute and also the permanent secretary of the Norwegian Nobel Committee, which awards the Peace Prize every year. Thanks very much for speaking to us this evening. Now, what do you say to the accusations that the committee has used the prize to promote political aims?
Well, of course, peace is political. We believe there are many different roads to peace, and we have indeed awarded the Nobel Peace Prize to many who work for peace in various ways: politicians, human rights activists, humanitarians, those who work for arms control, even the environment. So that we think there are many different roads to peace indeed.
How political was this decision then to award Liu Ziubao the Peace Prize?
It was not a particularly difficult decision for the Norwegian Nobel Committee, and this refers to one of our proudest traditions through our 109-year history. We awarded 4 prizes to South Africa to the struggle against apartheid. We awarded the prize to Andrei Sakharov for his struggle for democracy in the Soviet Union, and Lech Walesa for his struggle in Poland, and to Aung San Suu Kyi in Burma. So we have a very long record of supporting human rights, because we think there is a close connection in the long run between human rights, democracy and peace.
Now, China has been warning that the ties with Norway will be damaged by this decision, and China has now called off a meeting with the Norwegian fisheries minister. What does the Nobel Committee make of China's angry response so far?
Well, I would say that China's response has been pretty much as predicted. It was to be expected that the Chinese government would react negatively to a prize to a dissident. As a matter of fact, we were told so in advance. But it remains to be seen what the long-term response will be. But we have underlined in our announcement that Liu, he basically stands for principles which are also found in China's own constitution. I'm thinking of particularly Articles 35 and 41.
Right, you said Mr. Liu was the foremost symbol of the struggle for human rights in China. What makes him the foremost symbol?
Well, he has been an advocate for more than 20 years. He was there at Tiananmen Square in 1989. He was an important voice behind Charter 08. But I think in its own ways, the Chinese government actually helped him become the leading symbol by the stiff punishment it meted out in December 2009 when it gave him an 11-year sentence.
Okay, Mr. Lundestad, if the diplomatic row continues and pressure builds, is there any possibility that the Nobel Committee will change its mind and award the Peace Prize to someone else?
No, there's absolutely no chance. We are used to the Peace Prize being controversial. Some of our most successful prizes have been very controversial indeed. This does not mean that all controversial prizes are successful, but there is absolutely no chance, of course, that the Nobel Committee will revoke this prize.
Thank you very much for that. Live from Oslo, Geir Lundestad, Director of the Norwegian Nobel Institute and Permanent Secretary of the Norwegian Nobel Committee. Thank you very much for speaking to us.